Hey, welcome back to another episode of me, the J806 fishing. Here's a fish that I caught in Red River. It's kind of nice and cold outside, snow. Got the fireplace going. Christmas movies. And we're gonna make a chowder. So first we're gonna clean the fish. I mean, they're already clean, but we're gonna fillet them and then use the skeleton to make a broth. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do that, and we'll see what's going on. We'll show you step by step. Okay, now that we kind of fillet the fish, I still need more practice. We put all the carcass in the pot. See, like this. And we're gonna put some water in there and boil it, like get a broth going. The first thing you need to do to make chowder is a broth. And the heads, they have so much fatty meat on there, so it's gonna make it richer. So what we're gonna do is start boiling it, and then we'll start chopping our ingredients over there. All right, now that we got our stock started, we can add a little bit salt, pepper, or a lot of pepper, and then since we're Mexican, we use like chicken bouillon, just a little bit, or a lot. There you go. Now we're gonna let it sit and boil and cook for like maybe an hour or 30 minutes. But now that we got our meat package, we're gonna let it boil, make the stock. We're gonna strain it, and then we're gonna cook the bacon, corn, onion, garlic, mushrooms, and we got heavy whipping cream to make it like a chowder, like thick. So we clean up a little bit here, and then we'll keep you posted. All right, we got the stock going, almost done. Got 7 minutes. And reduce down. You want your stock to be clear, but not too clear. Get all the flavor going. We got the bacon and corn ready to put in the cast iron. But first, we're gonna drain the fish stock. So we're gonna get all the fish meat and keep the stock. So we'll do that, and then I'll get you posted up some more, and then we'll start getting this chowder together. All right, fish stock is done, and we're gonna strain and put the meat and keep the stock. And then we're gonna do our bacon and corn, and then we start making the chowder. So basically, we just take this beautiful meat, throw it in there, and just do everything. Look at that beautiful white meat. And we're gonna take the skin off, so it'll be all nothing but white meat. Of course, we're gonna take the head off, but we're gonna strain all this, keep the stock, and then we're gonna do our ingredients: bay leaves, onions, garlic, bacon, corn, and some dill and the mushrooms. Stay tuned. Alright, we're gonna get the bacon going. Stock's on reserve. And look at this nice clean white meat. I cleaned all the bones out, everything. Here's the corn we're gonna add to the bacon, and then we got dill, green onion, mushrooms, garlic, cilantro maybe, red onion, and potatoes. There's my little barking, and then onion. Well, we're gonna cook this, reduce it, then we're gonna add the fat to the broth. But yeah, it's gonna be this is my second time cooking chowder, but I think this time is gonna be better. Okay, now our bacon is nice and cooked. We're gonna add our corn. And this is to add the smokiness and the blackness of the bacon. And I'm not gonna put all of it, just that much. Well, ain't nothing like bacon on the cast iron. So we're gonna cook this a little bit, and then we're gonna add it to the broth, and then we're gonna add onion, the potatoes, and then red onion, garlic, and then we're gonna cook for another hour in the broth. And I'm kind of happy. Look at this clean white meat. It's gonna be delicious, y'all. So we're gonna cook the corn a little bit, and then we're gonna add it to the broth. All right, bacon and corn is done. We're gonna heat up the broth, and while we do that, we're gonna add our potatoes, because potatoes are the ones that take the longest to cook and soften up. Put you on my spice rack. I can move you. I can move it back and forth like that. So come here, get our baby potatoes, the purple, red, and then put in the broth, or the stock, not broth. And once that get up to heat, we're gonna add our bacon and corn, and it's gonna give it a little fatty flavor. And then we're gonna add our rest of our recipe, the mushroom, and the dill, and the green onion. Oh, sorry. The mushroom, the dill, the green onion, mostly are the last part of the step. And then we got heavy whipping cream, and then we're gonna chowder's all coming together. I think I need to add flour, but we'll check it out on the way. Alright, here we go. Add the corn and bacon. Give that rich, fatty flavor. And then now we're just gonna wait until it boils a little bit. And then we add the fish. And then mushroom, garlic, onion, green onion, dill. Kinda excited for this kind of chowder. Have it done like this. Shout out to Jordan at Addicted Fishing. I saw your video, but you did it with salmon. I'm doing it with trout, and fresh trout that I caught in Red River, New Mexico. Alright, I got you on the spin rack, spice rack. Alright, we're gonna add the garlic. Follow me. White onion. red onion. Alright, and bay leaves. Not too much, just a good little handful. Now we're gonna let this cook for like an hour, maybe 30 minutes. And then check it out. So that's gonna be nice and cooked. And then we're gonna add the fresh New Mexico trout. Stay tuned. Sigan viendo. Alright, we added the creamer or heavy whipping cream, the mushrooms, and green onion greens, and dill. The dill. So we're gonna give it maybe another hour. Like, this again is a stay-at-home, cook slowly kind of meal. Chowder always takes a while. I always like to cook slow, but so this one's just gonna be basically like just cook as you go. Alright, our chowder is finally made. We're gonna serve ourselves. There you go. Good plate. Yeah, we got the potato, the fish, and the green onion. El único que falta is the soup, which give me a sec. And I just want to show you the finished product, and I bet you Chowder you ever seen here in Texas. So thank you for watching, and maybe I'll make another recipe next time. Subscribe and like. Thanks.